I've had this shirt for like 3 years and I've never really worn it ever. Like, it's very, I don't know, very Santa Clausy. Today I wanted to talk about being happy and why I think it's important to fight for that. It sounds like a no-brainer. Everybody wants to be happy, but I feel like it's really easy to settle into being comfortable while you're miserable. I feel like the idea of true happiness gets mixed up a lot of times. Like, true happiness to me is it's an indescribable feeling in your heart, like you just feel fulfilled. You're just happier. That's lame. It's like nothing is wrong. It's the perfect feeling. If you're happy, you think better, like you typically work harder, but at the same time, it can feel impossible at times. So, like I've said before, the never-ending loop of chasing something, getting there, and then it's not enough, right? It seems like a constant. It's definitely a constant on this channel. The thing with happiness in general is it's a lot of times sold to us, right? Like, you can have this thing is the best thing ever, it'll make you so happy, but then you get said thing and it doesn't work. Or you need this job is the ultimate, this job will make you feel so fulfilled, and then you get there and then it's just not it either. So then you start to doubt yourself and happiness kind of becomes an afterthought, because once you fail enough, it's easy to go into survival mode where nothing is good. Everything is just getting you by, whether it's emotionally, physically, financially. You just kind of settle into a rut where you don't think life can be any better. It can be hard too, because a lot of times, like, you're gonna feel like you deserve it. Like you deserve to be upset, whether it's because of a failure or because you were dealt a bad hand, or it could really be anything, And I feel like addressing those feelings is half the battle, right? You're never gonna get better until you admit that there's a problem. It's easier to be miserable when you're comfortable in your misery, if that makes sense. And I feel like a lot of things in this world are designed to kind of feed into that circle by like giving you that next thing to buy that's supposed to fix you, giving you that next job or that next situation that's supposed to make you feel better. It has a way of making you feel like existential all the time. Like all the time, because you ask the question, is this all life is? Am I just designed to constantly consume things to feel better only half the time? Is this selfish life really all there is to be? I hate asking questions like that, but I think about them quite a bit. There's many selfish people out there, I feel like at one point or another, everybody is selfish in their lives, and you almost have to be at some points. Just as much as there's selfish people, there's people that also will go out of their way to take advantage of your kindness. So in turn, you become selfish, right? You start to see life as nothing more than the next big hit, the next dopamine rush. And that's no way to live. At least I don't like to think so. But it's so easy, especially with the way the world is now, to see, X person doing Y, and I think that I need to do X, and then maybe I'll be at Y. Like, it's just kind of the way the machine runs. And it's very successful. And I feel like that's a lot of the reason people are so upset. True passion is so important, as lame as that sounds, but being truly passionate about something, there's nothing like it. Like, I feel like that is the key to true happiness. And I don't think there's a wrong answer there as long as it's what you want. I think what happens though is we see others succeed and we get so convinced that their success is the only way to win. We need that success. Otherwise, it means nothing. Otherwise, we're still on the bottom. We just think we're not. And I think that's stupid. But I get it too, because I've been there. The passion brings forth that happiness. That happiness bleeds forward into other aspects of your life where you can meet somebody and share that. You can share that joy with them. At the end of the day, we're social creatures, and it doesn't matter how many things try to separate that, it's always going to be the case. Everybody needs someone. Where are we going with this? Like, having strength as an individual is huge, but the ability to use that strength and share that strength with somebody else will only make you stronger, right? Building those connections, trusting people, they'll only serve to help you. It's hard to open yourself up to somebody, especially if you've been hurt before. People have been doing it since the dawn of time, and we do live in a really selfish time, but I feel like that's still true. If you're willing to let yourself be you, if you rate your happiness on a scale that somebody else sets, you're not being yourself. And therefore you won't find somebody that'll truly make you happy. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's kind of how I've been feeling lately. The comparison truly is the thief of joy. And it just feels impossible to be happy until you have it. I've been so much happier here lately. It's indescribable. But you don't get to those happy positions. You don't get to those happy spots without being willing to fight for it. And everybody's fight is different. But I think you deserve to be happy. And there are hard days too. Like, I'm not happy all the time, and I think that's where people go wrong a lot too. We're sold this idea that a happy life is truly perfect, and that's just not real. There's struggles to being human. There will always be struggles to being human. I could have $1 million in my wallet right now, and I would still have problems. It just is what it is. I could live in $1 million house with a Range Rover and whatever, and my car could still break down tomorrow. You know, like, there's no situation where you're in a perfect simulation, but we're sold this, and a lot of people strive for that, and they burn out and they get upset, and I have been one of those people. I fight really hard not to be that person, but it is hard. Everything will come with time, but you have to be willing to let yourself be human. And you have to be willing to enjoy life for what it is. But I think everybody can be happy. You just have to be willing to fight for it. I hope you enjoyed this one. I was trying to be a bit more positive because I know I can be pretty monotone. And listening back to it kind of gets annoying sometimes for me. But anyways, let me know what you think. I'll see you later.